Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be testing out the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation. So if you want to see how this product works, then just keep watching. Okay, so like I said, we're going to test out the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation. I got mine at Target, but I'm going to read it off of Ulta's website just because it's easier. So it looks like it's $12.99. It has 14 shades. That's it. That's not very good. They have like no dark shades at all. That's sad. So it's supposed to be medium radiant coverage, formulated with hyaluronic acid and collagen, moisturizes the skin and gives a natural look, delivering up to 12 hours of hydration. Oh, it says here it comes with 20 different shades, but on Ulta's website it only lists 14. That's weird. Supposed to not clog your pores. Supposed to be lightweight hydrating formula. Hydrate skin, medium coverage, blah, 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 blah. So first off, on the bat, I don't really like the medium coverage part, but it's fine. So I got mine in the shade Alabaster, which is the lightest shade. I don't think the undertone's very good for me, but it's alright. Has 1 fluid ounce, which is standard, and it does have a pump, which is nice. So we're gonna pump this onto my hand, and then I'm going to actually just paint it on my face like I normally do. Ooh, it has an interesting smell. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm very red today. I can already tell I'm not gonna like the coverage. So if it builds. So on one side of my face, I'm going to use a sponge. What is that smell? It smells like sunscreen almost. I don't see that it says that there's any in it. Anyways, I'm gonna use my sponge on one side and a brush on the other. So let's do a sponge on this side, and I did the wrong side of the sponge, damn it. I'm shocked to say I think this is too light for me. That never happens. I'm just gonna do my whole nose because it's kind of hard to do half and half. So this is the Junico sponge, which does help keep a lot of the product, and it's already very, very, very light coverage with this sponge. Okay, I'm gonna use the Fenty foundation brush for the other side. Just pat it in. So this is one coverage, or one coverage for me. You know, I kind of put a lot on, but it's very, this to me is almost light coverage. Like I can understand where they're saying medium because I feel like light coverage wouldn't cover this much, but for me this is light coverage. Like I can see all my redness still. So let's try to build it up. So far I can tell I do like the sponge side better. It actually has a little bit more coverage, which is surprising. All right, let's add this. I'm just gonna really focus it on the spots that are my redness, which is pretty much everything. Basically, I'm gonna pretty much do a whole nother layer, it looks like. Okay, so I've let this kind of sit here for a little bit, so now I'm going to go ahead and try to blend it out. So this is what it looks like after 2 layers. It is not buildable. Maybe slightly buildable, but I can still see everything. So not buildable. And it's supposed to be hydrating, but I just feel like I look really cakey. Okay, so far I don't like this, but I'm gonna continue to do the rest of my face. So I'm actually going to really quickly go test a different product, a concealer. So I'm gonna go test that real quick in a different video, and then I'll come back and we can finish the rest of my face. Now that my concealer is done, I look crazy. I just tested out the Winky Lux Peeper Perfect Under Eye Concealer. Now let's go ahead and set my face, which I'm just gonna use my Ciate, what is it even called? Vacay Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. I have been so dry, like I haven't worn makeup in a week, and I don't know if it's like the product I'm using when I do my skincare, but I have been so so dry. I wonder if it's like my house. And then I just haven't been out, so. Okay, so for bronzer, I know this video is testing out the foundation, but I have a couple of other new products that I want to just throw in and test out. So this is the Physicians Formula Butter Collection with Whaley, and I don't know how to say her last name. I'm probably even saying her first name wrong. Let me take this off. So it's her collection with Physicians Formula. So it is 2 bronzers, 2 blushes, and 2 highlighters. So we're gonna test this out. I did bring a fluffy bronzer brush because these shades are going to be slightly too dark for me, but I feel like in summer they'll look pretty nice. So I think I'm actually going to use this one, even though this one looks slightly warmer or slightly lighter. It looks too warm toned for how fair I am. So we're gonna use the bottom one, which is Sunset Bronzer, and I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush. Ah! Okay. It's okay, let's just, oh my god, oh my gosh, okay. What in the hell? It like just created a streak and it won't go away. I love their bronzers though. I don't know, I'm gonna have to play around with that more because I don't know if it's the brush or because normally this brush works fine, but I know that these are super buttery. So maybe this kind of brush just didn't work well with it. I look crazy. Now that we've pretty much ruined our makeup, let's continue. So I'm gonna go into the blushes. This is actually my favorite color of blush, which is a coppery, so she calls it apricot. Super pretty. And we're gonna go in with my blush. Oh God. I just feel like when your base is shit, the rest is shit. It's actually a really pretty blush shade. I just feel like my bronzer is so messed up. I can't see the picture. But I do think these blushes are really pretty. I like that color, and then I like that more for like fall. And then she's got 2 highlighters. This shade will never work for me, but that would be a really pretty highlight or eyeshadow. The top shade will work for me when I'm more tan, but they're not gonna work for me right now. But I do have something else I wanted to try. So I just bought this. It is the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Blush Lighter. It's a blush and a highlighter in the shade After Sex Glow. Wow. Ugh. I mentioned I hate drugstore packaging. No, finally, God. Okay, so it's a blush and a highlighter. So we're gonna try this highlighter shade. The blush is very pretty, but it is very shimmery. So if you don't like a glowy blush, that's not for you. But we are gonna go in with the highlighter, although I'm having a feeling it's gonna be too dark. Slightly, yeah. You can see that cast. This foundation is way too light for me, which I never have a problem with, but for sure. It's actually a really pretty highlighter. Not my shade at the moment, but really pretty. Let's set my face. So I'm going to use this, which has the Milani, like make it set, make it last, make it something, I can't think of the name, in here. So I'm going to pretty much leave everything else the same. So I'm gonna do my mascara and lips real quick, and then let's talk. Okay, so now that my mascara and lips are done, which real quick, mascara is just Benefit Roller Lash. Lips is the L'Oreal Matte Lip Crayon in Lady Toffee with the Marc Jacobs lip gloss in Sugar over top. So I'm not gonna do a full day wear test because I already know I don't like this, which also some concealer is like doing me so dirty. First things first is just personal preference. I don't like the coverage, which at a drugstore they don't really list what the coverage is. I'd have to have looked it up, and I did not. I just liked the thought of hydrating foundation. Obviously I could see past that, Hey, get down. Scratching my chair. I could see past the coverage if it was so good that I could then just, you know, use concealer to spot conceal. However, I don't like how this looks on my face. It's supposed to be hydrating and I just feel very cakey. Before I even set it with powder, I didn't see the hydration at all. And then if you get close, I'm already getting lines here pretty bad, and right here is really bad. So I'm not even gonna do a full wear test just because already I don't like this foundation. It looks too cakey, too fast. So yeah, for me this is a no. I feel like for dry skin, it says hydrating, but I don't see it. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.